What's going on, guys? I am SimpleSimon. Where's Sarah? Aww. No Sarah today, so this is Old Wolf. Welcome to this week's comic haul. It's going to be a quick show today because there's not too many books. I picked up not much at all, and Sarah picked up next to nothing, but I will also show you Sarah's haul today. So, let's do this. I'll show you Sarah's haul first, I guess. So today, Sarah didn't pick up any books, or she didn't actually come to the shop with me, but I picked this up for her. This is one that was in her hold. I think it was last week. She picked up the blue one. Mark gifted it to her as for her birthday present. So she picked up the red one today. So that's all she picked up today. Cheap week for her. Shout outs. Firstly, I guess I'm going to do a shout out to my boy Old Wolf. This time I've actually got a video. Old Wolf recently, every year he does the annual Hot Wings challenge. I only got halfway through it, so I'm still going to watch the rest, but I'll leave a link to Old Wolf's Hot Wings challenge in the description below. I also happened to catch a video from Nick the Comic Nerd. So I'll leave a link to Nick the Comic Nerd. He just picked up a few books from mycomicshop.com, so make sure you check that out. Show some support, subscribe. And last one was Beauty Comics. I also checked out Beauty Comics monthly haul last night. Entertaining as always, and amazing books that man always has. Whew. Shout outs out of the way, done. All right. I pretty much only had a few DC books to pick up this week, so most of this stuff is actually from my holds box. As some of you guys might know, I have a lot of stuff that is just sitting there on hold for me. Mark is kind enough to let me keep in a box, but I also have he also has a filing cabinet. I've also got books in there, so I hadn't been through that for a while, so I picked up a couple that I've had on hold for a long time. This is Wonder Woman Historia, The Amazons. This is a Black Label book. There was a point in time where I felt like I needed every single Black Label book. In fact, I've got most of them, but yeah, I recently got to a point where I was like, man, I have not been reading these magazine format books for a long time, so really the urge to get them now is not quite there. This is also book 2, so yeah, that's book 2 there. I can't quite remember what this was even about, but yeah, I remember when Black Label first started, I was so pumped about it, and I picked up Batman Damned, and they obviously were plugging like things like the 3 Jokers at the time, and really, because people can't handle penises, it really ruined the entire label. Like, because the Bat Dong became such a controversial thing, I think it really ruined Black Label and what it could have been. So that kind of sucks, and now they just stick the Black Label on just like old reprints and things. It really sucks. Anyway, this was also in my holds. This is just a random back issue Monster Planet. This was like on eBay for like $5, and I had it on my watch list because, you know, back in the day, I like goth babes. Yeah, Mark had it in his back issue, so I thought, oh, why not? I'll buy that. It's a cheap book, costs next to nothing. This next one is from this week. This is Wonder Woman 793. I haven't bought a Wonder Woman book for a while, but this was one of the 90s homage covers that they've been releasing. They've been really cool. So I didn't order all of them, but there was a couple of ones that I couldn't resist, and this was one of them. Really enjoy that. It's Jen Bartel cover, it says, the signature there. So that one there is very cool. Nice House on the Lake, issue 11. I think I've read the first 6 or 7 issues even. So I've got to find out where I'm up to on this. But again, I think there's only one more issue. I believe it's 12 issues. So I really enjoyed the start of that series, and then it's not that it just, I don't know, it wasn't as interesting in the middle. I didn't get put off by the series or anything at all, but it just started off very strong, I thought, but definitely sort of fizzled a little bit towards the middle, but I'm still interested to see how it all ends. So that's Nice House on the Lake. So yeah, there's only a few more books here, and they're all, again, mostly just back issue stuff that I had sitting in my box. I actually didn't realize I had these in my box. This is Silver Coin issue 4. I think issue 6 was the one with the arcade video games, and because I picked that up, and I've also got issue 1, 2, and 3, I think I just picked up this just to, I guess, have a set, I guess. So that's issue 4 of Silver Coin, and also issue 5 was sitting in my box. So yeah, like Silver Coin was good. from the couple that I read, I quite enjoyed. But I don't know, I'm not huge on the anthology thing. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, it's not like a single off story can be obviously good, but as far as collecting an entire series, it's just like I don't feel a need to. This is just a double. This is Robin issue 1, which I picked up a long time ago. I think that might be considered the first appearance of Flatline, maybe. But I had an extra one of those sitting in my box, so I thought I'd pick that one up. And then the last two are actually just ones I picked up off the shelf. Actually, it was Nick the Comic Nerd last night in his video that I watched. Talked about Do a Power Bomb. And I know a lot of people have been talking about it. Written by Daniel Warren Johnson. I picked up the first issue when it first came out. I haven't gotten around to reading it, but just because Mark had some back issues sitting on the shelf, I figured he only had one copy left of issue 2. So I thought, you know what, I'll pick these up. Maybe I don't know if it's ongoing or a mini series. If you know, let me know. But if it's ongoing, I might just pick up the first 5-6 issues, maybe a story arc or so. But I have a feeling it's a mini series. But Do a Power Bomb, it looks cool. The art definitely looks kick-ass. And I also picked up the 3rd issue as well. So yeah, let me know if you're reading this book or any of these books, and let me know in the comments. I always appreciate when you guys drop knowledge in there. Oh, and the last thing I picked up is I picked up the blue mask. Woo! This was the mask that Sarah got last week. So now I've got all the masks. Yeah, I'm enjoying these. I'm keeping them all sealed though, because maybe one day I'll sell them for $1 million. Anything else I can show you? I bought this statue on the weekend. I got it off Facebook Marketplace. This is Toga from My Hero Academia. I really wanted this statue back in the day. There was a set of 3 of the villains, and I didn't buy it back then because that was still like when I didn't realize if you didn't buy it then, you know, you might not be able to get it later. I always thought, oh, if I can buy this statue, I'll just get it one day. But these became quite hard to get for a little while, and I happened to recently buy a bunch of secondhand ones. I put the whole set. So once they all come in, I'll do an unboxing of the 3 villain My Hero Academia statues. But yeah, got these at a sweet price. I think that's all I got for you today, guys. Very quick one. Like I said, I got a few things coming up. Beauty Comics, who I mentioned earlier, he tagged me for the top 50 comics, which a lot of people have been doing videos on. With Biggie Shaq started, so I've got my top 50 videos. Sorry, I've got my top 50 comic books. My top 50 comics video coming. It should be out on Friday. So if you want to see the bangers that I've got in my collection, there's not many, but I've got a couple. Keep an eye out for that one. I filmed with Mark today, so hopefully I'll get a video out with Mark late in the week or early next week. And hopefully maybe a couple of random live streams will pop in here and there. So make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Leave a comment. If you guys are new, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until next time, I am Simple Simon. This is Old Wolf. And keep it simple.